Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot and welcome to your April monthly overview reading. I am using the Astromatrix tarot cards that I have already premeditated and shuffled around for you. So I want to share with you something that came up in the meditative process is that this month, as an overview energy, you are needing or you're deciding how or when to walk away from something that no longer serves you. You know, there's a full moon on April 1st, and full moons are all about releasing and letting go of things that no longer serve you. So I really get the sense and the energy that you are trying to, in an emotional way, walk away from something that no longer serves you, or some things. But it seems like you are trying to decide what those things are. Let's get started with your reading, Gemini. For you, the Celtic cross spread, I'm going to be laying these out. Look at that. We've got the Eight of Cups. That's exactly what we were just talking about. And this is the current energy, what's challenging you, what's on your mind, what is down below that you might not be aware of, what's in your near future, your external environment energy, your internal energy, your hopes and fears, and your final outcome. I have the Priestess of Light Oracle cards. They're a little different than the tarot cards. They're usually just themed messages based on the artwork of whatever artist created the deck. This in particular is the Priestess of Light. So it is really, really beautiful. And that one just needed to be yours. This is Divine Mother, nurturing, compassion, grace. It looks like Mother Mary for sure. And this full moon, I just got done talking about that full moon, April 1st. The full moon is in the sign of Libra, so it's your air cousin, Libra. This Divine Mother is card number 37. And this is definitely mothering energy. You can be a masculine and receive this energy as long as you are caring and loving and feeding and nurturing people or places or things. This is the energy that you could be embodying. And that's wonderful. I mean, doesn't the world need more of this kind of loving energy? So Gemini, this is the overall energy for the month of April for you, is this Divine Mother energy. Sometimes, I like to think if you didn't have that energy as a child, you embody that energy as an adult because it's what you needed when you were young, and now you are being that for yourself and others. So if that resonates for you, that is your message. Go back to the recent past, something prior to April. The Eight of Cups, that energy of closing the doors, walking away, knowing when enough is enough, knowing when you've poured into something so much that you can't pour in anymore, and it's time for you to close that chapter, close that door, and walk. And this can be from a position of strength, not necessarily giving up, but knowing that you've done the best you could do, and that's all you can do. And now it's time to go. And that's like the energy that you walked into this month with, because as you are standing in the month of April right now, you are showing up as the moon. And we just got done talking about the moon and the full moon coming on the April 1st. And this moon energy is emotional for sure. This is definitely attributed to the water signs, like mostly Cancer and Pisces, but you could throw Scorpio in there. It's emotional, it's watery, it's based on how people feel. And feelings are not good judges to make decisions because feelings change. Our moods are all over the place. Our feelings are all over the place. This is an emotional energy that you just came from. And so as you land in the month of April, you're in this, I don't know, I want to call this like it's just a maybe energy. It's not yes, it's not no, it's maybe. And it's because our emotions are in the dark right now. We're not even sure how we feel. We're kind of cloak and dagger. We're mysterious. Gemini, for some reason, maybe you're feeling too many emotions. You're feeling too much and you don't know how to like narrow it down. But the thing I want to point out about the moon, it is a major arcana card, but it is in the dark. So even how you feel is not in the light just yet. So you can't make any big revelations or declarations because you don't even quite know what you feel just yet. So how can you share with anybody else? I'd also like to point out that the moon is over the sun. This is an eclipse. This is an eclipse energy, and eclipses bring about changes. So that's why I think it's not safe right now to make any determinations or decisions because you don't know how you feel until the sun comes out in the light of the day. You're going to be under some sort of emotional veil. And the moon energy is just a sense of there's a lot of emotions. There's not a lot of revelations yet. We have all these feelings, but we don't have any declarations about it. What's crossing you, what's challenging you is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is reevaluation. It's rest. It's release, relax. Any word that you can put RE in front of, renew, recalibrate, reposition yourself. This is thought oriented, your energy for sure. So it's definitely about taking your mind off of things, letting your mind relax. Now, isn't this interesting? Because this is saying let your mind be at ease and just don't make any decisions yet. Don't do anything crazy or drastic yet in your mind. Don't make up your mind. Don't determine anything. And look at your feelings. Your feelings are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't even feel anything because you're feeling so much right now. Don't make any decisions about your feelings. And don't make any determinations about your thoughts either. So you are really in like a holding place here. You are really coming at something from, I don't know, it feels like a standstill. I don't know if you're enter the month of April just kind of feeling like you're on, slow motion. Four of Swords is just hold back, hold off, hold up. On your mind, isn't this interesting? Seven of Pentacles, which is be patient. The crop is not ready to pick the fruit. The corn is not out. The pumpkins aren't grown. The trees haven't produced the apples. Right now, we're just watering the seeds. Right now, we're just fertilizing the soil. Right now, we're just showing up every day and picking the weeds. Right now is not the time to pick the fruit. Okay, Gemini? This is not for everybody. This is a collective Gemini reading. But isn't this interesting that, you started the reading by walking away from what no longer served you. You're standing in this moon position of feeling all the feelings, but not having any kind of set determination. You are needing to just rest and relax your mind. And then you're needing to be patient. Something's not ready to be revealed. Under the surface, what you might not be aware of is Page of Wands. Now, this little bugger wants to play. They want to have fun. They want to kick up their heels. They want to dance the dance. They want to do the jig. They want to do the jitterbug. They want to drink the punch. They want to have fun. This is like a kid in the candy store. This is wand energy. This is fire. So Gemini, you're air. You're all about your mind and your communication, the way that you think about things. Now, this energy is like your inner child who just wants to be let out of the freaking cage. And I think that this energy has you feeling like you're in a cage. And down below, all you want to do is throw your baton and walk through fire because, for God's sakes, let me out of my cage. As you move into the future, here we have death energy. Now, death energy is the major arcana attributed to the sign of Scorpio, because Scorpio is about change, transformation. Death energy simply talks about transforming something from one state to the other, like water. It can be ice or it can be steam. Ice or steam. That's death energy. It's just transformed. It's still water, just in a different form. In your future, something is transforming. Something has finally kicked into gear where you've been able to now, in the future, maybe middle of April, something like that, you're able to make a determination. It's like your feelings are under a good position. Your thoughts, you've been able to think about things and give your mind a break. You've been patient, and now it's finally time to make the decision. Something needs to end so that something new can begin. And in your environment, strength. This is the major arcana card attributed to the sign of Leo. We have that beautiful figure 8 infinity symbol over the lion's head, representing universal energy, universal strength. This is about taming the beast, taming your inner lion. This is our ego. This beautiful, maiden, lovely lady just off to the side of her ego. At any point, that lion, that ego of yours could consume everything. This is about something in your environment, though. So this is about someone outside of you needing to show some strength to tame their beast, because they could overwhelm everybody with their strength. With, a lion could just, they rule the jungle. They could crush pretty much anything. They can catch their prey. They can devour their prey. They are fighters. They're leaders. They're lions. And so something outside of you, someone, a person, place, or thing, has needed to keep their ego in check, because they could consume everything if they wanted to, but they've needed to tame their beast. So this is in your environment, and your internal energy is your energy. Now, this is the lover's energy. This is definitely angelic protection. This is attributed to the sign of Gemini. This is a major arcana card. The lover's energy represents soulmate energy, represents a choice, a divine choice. So choosing, is this the way you want to go? Remember, you were already walking away from things that no longer served you. You had this moon energy. You're trying to determine what your feelings are about something. You had to rest your mind and relax. You're trying to be patient, but you just want to be let out of your cage and play. And something had to come to an end. Your environment, someone, a person, place, or thing needed to tame their beast. And now you have a choice to make. I want to say, should you stay or should you go? Your hopes and your fears. The Six of Pentacles. This is reciprocity. This is give and take fairly and squarely. Now, I'm even going to go so far as to say, if you and someone that you are in a relationship with needed to end the relationship based on everything here, this could be the two of you dividing up your belongings fair and square. Or this could be the two of you deciding that you're going to make it work and you're each going to give equal amounts to the relationship. This is in your hope and your fear. So while you hope that you could have reciprocity with this person, you also fear that you might not be able to do that. Your final outcome, Gemini, Knight of Swords. This is air energy. This is fast, quick, rapid, somebody on a mission. I'm going to say you, on a mission, moving towards, we're going to talk this out. We're going to work this out. We're going to get to the bottom of whatever it is that's been going on for the two of us or our family or this professional environment. We are going to talk this out. We're going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to share my truth. You're going to share your truth, and we're going to work this out. The Knight of Swords can be swift, rapid, almost forceful. You know, they're going to take their sword of truth. Gemini, this is your energy. This is air energy. This person wants to communicate, and it's almost like they don't take no for an answer. And I think this is you. I think this is you riding in on your stallion, sitting somebody down or your boss or your employees, and you're just making sure that everybody gets on the same page. We're going to talk. Knight of Swords. Very cool. Very interesting. That's your final outcome, is you're going to insist that this gets worked out. This is your energy. This is your reading. Please take it. If it resonates, if it doesn't, let it go. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. If you want a personal private reading, the details are going to be in the comments below or the description box below. It's an email address that you can reach out to. Thank you for your time and your energy. Be blessed and be well.